Hello everyone. Welcome back to another Commander review from Magic the Gathering. We are in the Planar Chaos set, and we are focusing on one of the new dragons that have come from the set, rather than one of the alter egos of previously talked about characters. So today we're talking about Numot the Devastator, which is a legendary dragon, a 6/6 for its power and toughness, 6 mana value in total, 3 generic, 1 blue, 1 red, and 1 white. It has the flying keyword and a triggered ability. Whenever Numot deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 2 and a red. If you do, destroy up to 2 target lands. Wow, this is gonna be insane. Land destruction is always a sensitive, touchy topic in Magic the Gathering, especially in Commander, because lands are kind of this sacred area that you should not be messed with. But we're going to totally ignore that and destroy all of the lands all of the time with this Commander. So let's get right on into it. 1 card ruling for this Commander. You choose the targets when the ability is put on the stack, and you choose whether to pay when it resolves. You may choose 0 targets. You can pay the mana even if you choose 0 targets. So, like with any ability, you need to have targets available, and then obviously you need to have targets declared when the ability goes on the stack. And then when the ability resolves, then yeah, you can pay the 2 and red, and you can destroy 0 lands, you could destroy 1 land, or you can destroy 2 lands. But in order to do any of those things, you do need to pay the 2 and red. If you don't pay the 2 and red, you don't destroy any lands, even if you've declared targets for them. So bear that in mind. I think that's more of just a flexibility thing. It's letting you have the opportunity to target up to 0 lands if you want. Most importantly, because it lets you target up to 2 lands. Let's say someone gives one of those lands indestructible or hexproof in some way. They protect one of those lands. The ability is still going to resolve because it still has 1 legal target. So it's going to hit that 1 legal target, even though it's not going to do anything to the target that got protected, right? So I think it's just allowing you to say, like, hey, you have flexibility with this. Don't stress. You don't have to do the ability if you don't want to. And if you do want to, even if you have 0 targets, you can pick 0. You still got to pay the 3 to activate it. But it's just giving you flexibility. Card to synergize. Lots of different land destruction cards exist throughout Magic's history. A lot of them are pretty pricey. This is definitely one on the cheaper scale. But this is all about destroying lands. Any card that destroys lands you want, which is going to make this a primarily red deck. I think that's okay though, because it's a dragon, so a lot of the dragon support cards are also in red. So you're going to have a lot of options here. However, I was thinking, how can we take advantage of using its ability? This is the only dragon of this set that has a red mana in its cost. And so we do have the introduction of Firebending, thanks to the Avatar The Last Airbender set. And there are Firebending support cards that want you to attack, so that way you can add mana to your mana pool. You can use that mana to do other things, like create 1/1 white ally creature tokens, or you can use that mana to pay the cost of your commander, which is great because it means you can then hold up the extra mana to do other fun shenanigans. While I was on the subject of firebending, it could be fun to maybe add a few little bits of waterbending into this deck, primarily the Waterbender Ascension. This is because if you waterbend 4, you can make Numot unblockable to guarantee you get that damage in, which is really, really cool. I love that a lot. The thing you want to avoid if you're going to go this route with like firebending and taking advantage of the firebending mana that you make is firebending is an attack trigger. So Firebender Ascension is great for firebending cards, but it is not great for your commander because your commander is a deals damage trigger after it's already attacked. So if you want to double up on your commander's triggered ability, you need things that double the combat damage, like double strike or things that say double the triggers of combat damage related things. Firebender Ascension will not double Numot's ability, it will only double the firebending triggers. So really cool stuff from the Avatar set. Go ahead and check that out and let me know in the comments below what you guys think. That is going to do it for this dragon. Very cool. Lots of different deck ideas you can build with it. So head online, check out any of your favorite deck ideas if you don't want to build around the firebending, waterbending strategy. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Thank you again for all of your support. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!